Morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Tuesday, the 30th of January. Okay, looking at the chart today, we've got a high pressure building just down to the southwest, and this frontal system went through, looks like overnight. So we've been left with fairly slack area, fairly cold air mass, but not as damp as we have had for the last few days, which is fairly good news. Continuing on tomorrow, looks like a similar picture. They're showing an edge of a warm front here, but it doesn't look like that'd be much of a feature. But it does look like there is more weather moving in. As we go into later this week, staying fairly reasonable by the looks of it. Flying height wind today, about 15 to 20 knots. It's showing about 310 over Lasham, so generally northwesterly. And the sat pic, I'll just give a refresh. You can see it's fairly cloudy over the majority of the country, a little bit better down into sort of Devon area. I think we'll probably have quite a lot of cloud all day, as it generally looks like it's tracking sort of southeasterly. So I don't think we'll get this clearance. Rain radar showing a few spots of rain around at the moment, and the forecast is just picking up a few little bits as we go through the morning. So a small chance of a little bit of drizzle in the morning, I think, but I think that chance is quite low. The afternoon looks like will be pretty clear. Public forecast then is showing a pretty cloudy day, top temperature of 6 or 7 degrees, with a steady breeze from the west to begin with, then going round more to the northwest. Notice humidity about 85% to begin with, then generally reducing. So canopy misting may be a factor first thing and maybe late if we continue up to sunset. Otherwise, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. GFS is saying about 7 degrees in our area with dew points around 4. So again, not too far apart. So canopy misting may be a bit of a factor. Currently quite a nice view outside, a bit brighter up to the north by the looks of it. But this cloud we've got here at the moment is very high, so don't need to worry about that. Currently just over 6 degrees, dew points at 3.5. Okay, ODM's last was few clouds at 1100. I didn't see any when I popped outside. Forecasts 14 knots from the west, broken clouds 1800. They put a prop 40 here for up to 2 p.m. For slightly lower scatter clouds at 1300 with some light rain showers. I think that's fairly pessimistic, to be honest. Becoming from 2 p.m. onwards, broken at 3000. I think we'll probably have that for most of the day, to be honest. Farnborough, similar picture. They're not suggesting any chance of rain, so I think we'll be all right. Top meteo, this is 10 a.m. Showing the chance of some slightly lower cloud and a little bit of mist in our area. As we go through the morning, slowly clearing up, and that's 1 p.m. As we go into the afternoon, generally looking better. So it should brighten up slightly as we go throughout the day, looking at these forecasts. No NOTAMs to be worrying about today. Okay, setup-wise, we're going to go on 2.7. Launch point will be slightly offset to the south of the runway, and we'll have the cables running along the north side of the runway. So winch launching from the north side of the runway. Please position your gliders so there is room for the retrieve shot to drive past, and any aerotows will be on the southern edge of the runway, and put the glider right on the edge of the runway so there's space for vehicles. So as long as the main wheel is on the runway, that's fine. You don't need the entire glider to be on the runway. Circuits onto the grass in the direction of 2.7 as normal. We've got the 1K21 778 today. We've got two K13s and two baby grobs, SH6 and SH8s, and all three discs are flying at the moment. No movements. There was supposed to be a 757 today, but I haven't had a flight plan through, so I'm assuming that's cancelled. Keep turning on the wind choke. That's been really good so far. Just a few minor points. Wing walkers, make sure you're keeping the glider pointing towards the buggy. You do need to consciously steer the glider using the wingtip when you're using the wind choke, as it doesn't keep it straight as much as the aerotow hook does. And drivers, if the glider is not pointed towards a buggy, please stop and allow them to realign it. Otherwise, the glider starts going off to the side and it starts getting faster and faster as it's trying to keep up. And other little thing is, can we please not sit on the wing roots, especially in the K21s, but in general, as the gliders that are having their annuals at the moment have noticed some damage because of this. Okay, looks like a good day. See you on the airfield. Bye for now.